Hey guys, welcome. Star Citizen just dropped another late night patch for Alpha 4.8 PTU. Oh boy, I don't like late night patches, but wow, what a patch this one is. So without wasting a minute, let's just go straight to the testings. Now on my notebook, there are 5 major things I want to test. The number 1 on my list is the vehicle loadout and recovery insurance system, which has been put into this latest PTU patch. So let's test that. Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, we are having a new splash screen. DefenseCon attendance expected to exceed Invictus. Ooh, on the right hand side, increase in number of Vandu sightings across Nix system. Alright, loaded in. Now let's take a look at the new fleet manager. I'm taking a risk of spawning in Nix. Hopefully the FPS will hold. Once you go to your ASOP terminal, the first thing you will notice, on top of the fleet manager, you have the show local ships. So if I click this right now, I have no ships. So that's number 1. Number 2, you will find a capacity. 0 out of 25 because I have not delivered any ship into my hangar yet. So here is the rule from now on for your hangar, whether it's in Levski or anywhere, any space station, whatever that has an ASOP terminal, I believe, that the hangar storage capacity is 25. This number can change. Really depends on how CH you want. But right now, it's 25. So you can only deliver 25 vehicles. If you have 25 vehicles now, if you want to deliver the 26, you will find that this deliver button is grayed out. You can't deliver anything. Now, delivering these vehicles is pretty quick. That's good. Okay, this is the 25th vehicle. And after the 25th vehicle, you see everything else is grayed out. You cannot deliver them. So what if right now I want to deliver, for example, an arrow? Then you have to click show local ships and then click scrap, which means you have to delete the ship from the storage of your hangar and then you can deliver another vehicle. Just like if you play Elite Dangerous, in your fleet carrier, the capacity is 40 ships. So you have to sell one of your ship if you want to put another ship in your fleet carrier. So same thing. Now, if I scrap, for example, the Avenger Titan. Now, warning, once scrapped, you will need to file a claim to get your vehicle again. Vehicle you don't own will be permanently removed from your fleet when scrapped. Now, the second sentence, we're gonna test that later. But right now, let's just scrap this one. Confirm. Now, once you scrap it, you don't see them in your local ships. But you do see 24 out of 25. So go back to this page. And now, you can see that your Avenger Titan, you need to reclaim it again. But right now, I want to deliver a different ship. I want to deliver the arrow.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
And the arrow is delivered. So 25 out of 25. The ship is full. After the ship is full, you cannot even claim this Avenger Titan again. Now, next thing we're going to do is very important, is regarding the loadout insurance. Let's change a loadout for a ship. Now, if you go to your vehicle loadout manager, first thing you'll notice is that you don't see the full list of your ships. If you own 100 ships, you only see 25 of them. That's it. And the 25 ships are the ships that's currently stored in your local hangar. So if I want to change a loadout, for example, the Avenger Stalker, I want to apply Invictus blue paint. Invictus is coming, so I want this paint. Now, system, I want to, let's say I want to unequip some of the stealth components from my Eclipse, including the quantum drive, everything, shield generator, safe. Now, put back to the Avenger Stalker. So vapor block and power plant, delta max, stealth speed, quantum drive, drift, shield, 2 veils. Oh, this is a full stealth Avenger. Okay, save loadout. Now, propulsion, one thing right now is changed is that when you switch your quantum drive before, you need to detach your jump module, unequip your jump module first, and then you equipped the quantum drive and then put the jump drive back. Otherwise, you will lose your jump module. But right now, that's not a problem anymore. Avionics, let's put some flight blades. Put this flight blade, so vehicle weapons. All right, let's use Ardor repeater, 2 outdoors, and size 4, we're gonna use nothing. Now, exit out of my vehicle loadout manager. Once you upgraded your ship, that's not done. In order to insure your ship, you must go to your ASOP terminal and then click this one, insure loadout. And then a list will come out and it will tell you exactly what you are insuring. So the Veripack, the radar, this is the original stock. Reverend Gatling gun, missile racks, you can insure as well. This one is new, Vapor Block. Is a cooler, Drift is quantum drive, is upgraded, Delta Max, another Vapor Block, and 2 Veil, shield generator. And then the Fly Blade as well. Also, the Invictus liveries. Also, the Ardor 3 repeater. Now, 2 things very important. One is the Fly Blade, the other is the liveries. If you need to insure both of them, does that mean if you do not insure it, they will be permanently lost, at least for this patch? Now, let's test that. So to insure all these things, you need to click insure, and the cost of claim is 4,728. You don't pay this money now, but you will pay it if you claim the ship. Also, you have a cooldown of 21 seconds. Let's insure it. Now, do you want to insure this loadout? This will override any existing loadouts for the ship, of course, confirm, and done. If you see a green check marker, that means this ship has been insured. Let's retrieve it. And now, here is my insured and upgraded Avenger Titan with Ardor repeaters, Invictus paints, and all the components inside, but this is not a gold standard ship. But on my diagnostic page, you can clearly see the Vapor Block, Delta Max Drift, Veil, and Ardor repeaters. So everything is updated. And now let's bring it to the side or self-destruct it, whatever. We're gonna have to reclaim this ship. Self-destruct is better.
Self-destruct initiated.
Oh, 8 seconds. That's too quick. Run, run, run. Whoa, whoa, I just got out. Why do they set the timer so short? And now you can see that your capacity is 24 of 25 because this ship has been destroyed. To reclaim this ship, simply click reclaim. You have 2 options. One is free, claim default loadout. No explanation here. And this one is claim insured loadout. And now you need to pay that fee, 4.7k. Now preview items. These are the items that I do not see the flight blade as well as the paint. Let's reclaim insured loadout. Let's see what happens. So claim.
Vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
And now it's instantly delivered. I don't know, where is the timer? Let's retrieve.
Vehicles-
Alright, Avenger Titan reclaimed with the upgraded loadout. So I have the Ardor repeaters here, as well as my upgraded components here. Delta Max and Drift, Veil. So that's how the ship loadout insurance works. Oh, one thing very important, I forgot. Consumables. So, have you noticed something? The missiles are missing. Yes, during the 4.8 Ivacati testing, this was not so. So once you reclaim the ship, the missile came back, but I guess they changed that because this is what the patch note says, that consumables will not come back. So you have to rearm them, which means you have to pay all the money for your torpedoes, your missiles, your ordinances. Look at that, 17k to rearm these. And now the missile comes back. Also, your ballistic weapons. So let's fire my ballistics. Let's remember this number. I'm gonna fire until 3333. Now let's self-destruct the ship again. Oh, this is stressful because I got only 10 seconds. Go, go, go. If I do not open the door, I'd be dead inside. 10 seconds to get out of this small ship. Now this time, oh, still pretty tight. Okay, claim the Avenger Stalker again. Now, same thing, claim insured loadout. And, oh, instant delivery. Retrieve. And now regarding the consumables, you can see the missiles are gone again. I haven't fired them yet, but they are just simply gone. So once your ship is destroyed, doesn't matter whether you fire those missiles or not, they'll just simply be gone. Now, what I want to test are the ballistics. Okay, so the ballistics are not affected because earlier we have 33 rounds left. But after reclaiming, we have full amount, 3,660. So only the ordinances are affected. And now self-destruct again.
Self-destruct.
10 seconds! Go, go, go! Run for your lives! Okay, and now is the test for the paints and the fly blades. This time I don't have enough money to claim the insured loadout. So I'm going to claim the default loadout. Oh, actually, here is a timer. The default loadout, 1 minute, 21 seconds. Oh wow, but if I claim the insured loadout,
Your vehicle has
the insured loadout is instant. Oh great, I gotta have to self-destruct again.
Combat assessed.
Run! Oh shoot, the store. Open this door! Oh no! Oh no, I don't have time! Oh! Why? Why just 10 seconds?
stopped vehicle
Alright,
entry
so
rates.
my Avenger Stalker is self-destructed again, and now I want to claim the default loadout. So I guess the timer happens here when you want to claim the default loadout. So I'm gonna have to wait for another minute. The timer will start, I think it's right after the ship is destroyed. But when you claim insured loadout, you pay the money, it's instant claim. So I am not exactly sure how the timer works. Okay, now claim the default loadout. This should be instant because the timer just expired. Oh well, so let's check the vehicle loadout manager first. Oh, indeed. I lost the paint, guys. I couldn't find that Invictus paint anymore. And it says livery empty. Now check the fly blade. Yes, I lost the other fly blade because I do have 2 fly blade. I think I put the TS something fly blade there. This is the second one. So I did lose the first fly blade. And this one, stock one, is just a standard flight blade. Big warning sign right now, guys. If you put the paint on your ship, make sure it is insured. I can lose the weapons, missiles, whatever, I don't care, components, but losing a beautiful paint, I think you can get it back in the next patch drop. But for the rest of this patch, then you can't get it back anymore. And now checking my jump drive system. Yeah, everything went back to default. Of course, I will lose all the missiles. It's empty. And my guns went back to Omni-Ski, Reverend Gatling gun. The stealth components I took from my Eclipse are completely gone. Gone forever. Oh, actually, did I just lose the components from my Eclipse, right? So if I scrap my Eclipse, let's test this. And what if I reclaim my Eclipse? Claim default loadout. And now let's see if my components come back or not. If it comes back, does that mean that we can duplicate components like that? I think we might find another duping business here. And oh yes! Oh wow! Guys, we just find a way to dupe these components. And equip your components from your ship, equip to other ships, and then scrap this ship. The components will come back. Don't know if this is the right thing to do, but this is definitely doable. So I hope CIG is aware of this thing if they want to do something about it to prevent duping like this. But the limitation is that you can only dupe the stock components. But does that mean I can also dupe missiles? Oh no. So that is good. You cannot get your missile or torpedo back either way. So the Eclipse, I haven't fired any torpedoes yet. No way. No torpedoes at all. I thought I did not use the Eclipse. I should have the torpedoes, but no. Once you scrap it, you will have your default loadout, but only for the components and weapons. You will not get your torpedoes back or missiles back. Wow. Do not do this to your Polaris. It's going to be super costly. Wow. All right. Next thing we're going to test. What about
To the ASOS
modules? Let's use the Apollo as the testing ship, Apollo Medevac. Oh, actually, the Apollo Medevac already has the Tier 3 module. So that's the default module. But what if I change it to Tier 1 module? Both Tier 1, save loadout. Also, I'm gonna add a teddy bear for the dashboard. And now I'm going to scrap it without clicking the insure loadout. And when you do that, it's like you destroy your ship without insuring this loadout. Let's see what happens. Okay, now reclaim this Apollo Medevac. And now, let's see. Oh, wow. It went back to Tier 3 module. And I permanently lost the Tier 1 module for the Apollo Medevac. If you claim a default loadout. Glad I did not put any paint. Now, check the... Yep, I also lost one of the teddy bears. And of course, all the missiles are gone. Wow, I don't know what to say, guys. Well, it's best to know exactly what is happening so we can be more aware and to protect our assets, protect our paints, protect our modules, protect our teddy bears. Very important, teddy bears. Let's do another test with the Aurora Mark II. And this time I'm going to save the loadout.
Bye.
So the Aurora Mark II does not come with the module. We need to equip a module, for example, a TS module, and we're gonna put a Cloudbuster paint. Now that's not done. We need to click insure loadout. And now you will see that your liveries is here, but it does not say module on this list. So let's just insure this, confirm. Okay, so Aurora Mark II is insured. Now I want to test after you insure a ship and then you scrap it and then you are reclaiming it. Does that insure loadout still saved in the system when you reclaim it like this after you scrap it? So now I'm going to claim the insure loadout and now go to vehicle loadout manager and oh, yes. So that is good. As long as you do not claim default loadout, you will have the modules and everything, all the upgrades, even after you scrap your ship. So again, this is very important. After upgrading your ship, as long as you click insure loadout and confirm it, even after you scrap it, you can still get your upgrades back, include your paint and your module. However, if I scrap the Aurora Mark II, and then when I claim the default loadout, this is a very stupid thing to do. Never click this. If you don't have money, let me know. I'll lend you some money. Do not click default loadout. It's gonna ruin your ship. So click the default loadout. And now the Aurora Mark II, it should lose the module. Yeah, module's lost. And as well as the liveries. So yeah, this is a no-no. This is really bad. But I am really glad that when you scrap the ship, it actually saves your loadout, your snapshot, so that you can claim it back again. Which means you just need to pay the insurance money, then you can basically get all your upgraded ship loadout back. Now, the last test will be this. So whenever you click scrap, you will see the second sentence. Vehicle you don't own will be permanently removed from your fleet when scrapped. This means that you can actually steal other people's ships and store in your hangar, in your storage. As long as you do not scrap it, you can always use it. However, there is a problem. When I was testing this in the Evil PTU, now let's test it again, see if this problem still persists. In this test, we are going to steal a player's hammerhead, and that player is Luke Skywalker. Nice, EVA is fixed. Oh, I'm so glad. And now I am in control of a player's hammerhead. So this can be a player ship, abandoned ship, or NPC ships. All right, landed. Before I leave the ship, I'm going to unlock the ship. And Luke just logged out of the game. Now, at this ASOP terminal, let's check. And we have a... I do not see a hammerhead here. I only see my own hammerhead. So if I retrieve any of my ship
Your vehicle has been.
Yep, I don't see that hammerhead. So let's check the ASUP terminal. Yes, it got stored. 2 hammerheads. One of them is a player's hammerhead. And for the player's hammerhead, I do not have the option to insure the loadout. You can not use your vehicle loadout manager to do anything to it. So this is one of the hammerhead. This I can put paints and change loadout. But for the hammerhead number 2, nothing. If you just store a player ship, NPC ship, a stolen ship, you cannot do the loadout insurance. However, it will also take up one of your capacity. So that is what it says right here. Vehicle you do not own will be permanently removed from your fleet when scrapped. And this hammerhead I do not own. So if I scrap it, it's gonna be gone. If I don't scrap it, let's retrieve it. There we go. This is the player hammerhead. Now, the problem I encountered before is that, let's check. I did unlock the ship. And now you see, I am not opening this door, this elevator. Yep, not able to. You can steal these ships, but you can't use it unless you use some weapons to break into the ship. But for the hammerhead, it's really difficult. You have to break in from the front, use a Pisces in the front and break a lot of doors in order to get to the pilot seat. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna be quite difficult. But this is a new feature. You can steal and store players' ships, NPC ships, abandoned ships, and save them in your own hangar. And that's it for this video. I did as much as I can, which I think is important, but there's still a lot of details that I am not able to test. So please leave in the comments below if there's anything that you can think of that you want me to test regarding this feature, or anything important that I have missed. Please let me know as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.